Welcome to the Nissan 4v4 Showdown presented by Creator League. Lucas Brody alongside Nelson Vergara. We are the Broadcast Boys, and today we have a very special 4-team, 3-on-3 bracket-style tournament featuring some of the game's best and brightest creators and athletes combined into one special squad. We've got 4 illustrious teams. We got Team Armada, Team Murano, Team Frontier, and Team Rogue. But up next for our semifinal is Murano versus Frontier, and those are 2 powerhouses, Deuce.
Absolutely, we're looking forward to that one. The winner of this one, we're going to find out who plays Team Rogue in Monday's championship. Now, this is the first 4v4 tournament in Final Four history. It's going down. We have 4 electric teams representing 4 game-changing vehicles, and we are so excited to see them go at it. Now, these next 2 teams, there's a lot of star power here. We got NBA players, we got YouTube creators. It's going down.
And what about the rules? Tell us about those, please, as an expert.
I can tell you all about the rules. We are playing 3v3. Each team will have a sub. First to 21, 2s and 3s. We're playing 3 games, or a best of 3 games. The first to win 2 games will be moving on.
But of course, you know we got some special winkles here at the Creator League. First up, if a team wins, gets to 21, it's a redemption shot. So if you hit a shot, the team that has 21 goes back to 17. But each team only gets 1 of those per game, so it's not too crazy. Then we have ISO ball. That involves the captains. 1-on-1 where points are doubled for that period of time. And of course, a classic, the power play, where a team can go 3-on-2. Fans vote at home. And again, 1 possession only, points are doubled. So if you hit a 4, that's an 8-point shot. That's pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge, and I think that we're going to see a lot of those today. Hopefully the wind cooperates, but that 4-point shot is going to be a game changer. That's a huge swing in a game to 21, 2s and 3s.
All right, Deuce, is it time to meet our next matchups?
Yeah, let's meet the players. Let's get over there.
All right, let's do it.
Come on, let's ride.
Team Murano, we got Cash Nasty, Brandon Jennings, J-Dub, and Davis. Talk to me about that team.
Ooh, I mean, I think that they are going to be really tough. We know what Cash Nasty brings. He's an enforcer, he's a tough guy, and he will get hot from 3 if you leave him open. Now, Davis, I've already talked about this. He's coachable, he's a winner. He's going to make sure that when he's out there, he's only affecting his team in the best way possible. J-Dub, a 6'8" guard pretty much. He's going to go out there. He'll probably play big considering the size advantage he has, but he's going to go out there. He's going to play within himself. He's going to shoot some 3s. He's going to dribble the ball, put the ball on the floor. And, of course, Brandon Jennings rounding out that lineup. We know what he's capable of. Y'all remember, he had 55 points as a rookie, which in the modern era is still the record.
He knows what he's capable of. But their opposition is truly stacked.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about him.
Led by perennial 6th man of the year, Lou Will, 17.5 point per game scorer, Grace Hunter, and you do the honors for the rest of the squad.
We got YPK Ray, who is a veteran to these Creator League matchups. He's won multiple times. Devontae Friga, who has always been a powerhouse when we lace him up and step on the Creator League court. We're looking forward to seeing what these guys can do. This, maybe on paper, might be the most formidable team in the competition. But again, it is anybody's game.
The game is not played on paper, but I swear no one could be playing as much basketball as Friga.
Yeah, I mean, he said to us right before this, he's been playing a lot of basketball. He's
obviously you've been playing a lot of basketball.
Well, obviously that's what he does, but I'm just saying, he said he was a little tired, but him being tired is probably like me at full potential.
Yes. Also, a little subplot here. Some friendly rivalries.
Oh, absolutely.
Y'all can imagine. Use your imaginations there.
Absolutely. Brandon Jennings and Lou Will. I mean, if you've been on Twitter, if you've been on Instagram, you've seen the conversations happening between those 2. It's all love, but they're going to step on the court and they're going to show who's who.
That's not even the main one I was talking about.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Use your imagination. So if you had to make your prediction, who wins how many games?
If I'm being real, and I'm only saying this, if I'm being real and I'm only saying this, I want to light a fire under Team Murano. I got Team Frontier in 2 games. I don't think it's going 3.
You know what? This is really going to come down. If Team Murano stands a chance, Brandon Jennings is going to have to give at least 60% effort, but that's a lot.
Yeah, we're going to have to see some vintage Milwaukee Brandon Jennings here today if he's going to come away with these 2 victories.
You know, Lou Will, 3-time 6th man of the year, the all-time leading scorer off the bench in NBA history.
That's right. I was actually on his basketball reference page the other day. Don't ask me why. But this man is a 3-time 6th man of the year winner, but he was also like top 5 in voting at least 6 times.
Did Drake popularize the six-man position or make it so that people would be more comfortable embracing the role?
Maybe. I think so. I think if anybody did it, it's Luke.
I mean, we got some size on this team, and we got speed, and we got skill. It's going to be tough, but J-Dub remains the biggest body in the tournament.
Let's take a moment and get some words with one of our captains. Right here, we got Brandon Jennings in the building, the captain of Team Murano. Brandon, what's your strategy going into this game?
We're going to crash the boards. The wind is blowing a little bit, so we want to take it inside early and get some easy buckets.
I think that's very, very smart. You got to make sure you go for the sure buckets, otherwise you're going to give up air balls. Yeah. Now, you've seen the first game. What was your scouting report on that first game? Because I know you're playing to win, so you anticipate playing on Monday. So what do you think about Team Rogue, who, if you win today, that you'll be playing on Monday?
Not really worried about them. They got a lot of weak links, so I'm not really worried about them. I'll get them out of here. Once we get Lou Will out of here.
The time here. Yeah.
All right. One last thing. You're up against the opposing captain, Lou Williams. Now, talk to me a little bit about your guys' relationship and how you're going to go at each other in today's game.
Well, we're both trying to win. We both competitors, played in the NBA. Lou Will, he's known for scoring and doing his thing, and I'm known for doing my thing. So we're about to see what happens.
That's right. All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Good luck out there.
We are here with the one, the only, Cash Nasty. Cash, you got a pretty formidable squad across the way. How do you plan on stopping them?
We got to lock in, man. Everybody got to play their roles. I'm going to play my role. I'm going to play it well. Get rebounds, crash the board, play physical. Let the ref do his job. If he don't do his job, I'm going to do my job.
And how do you plan on utilizing your substitutions? Have y'all talked about who's the sixth man? What's y'all pattern looking like?
I think we got Davis coming off the sixth man, but he can be relentless just as much as the starters, man. So he locked in. So I think we good, man.
And why is Brandon Jennings a better team captain than Lou Will?
Yes. Obviously, he picked me.
That's reason enough. All right, Cash Nasty, thank you so much. Good luck out there. Deuce.
I am here with captain of Team Frontier, Lou Williams. Y'all know the face, y'all know the name. Lou, how you feeling today?
Good. How you?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right. Now, you are famously known as one of the smoothest scorers and players in the league when you were out there and you were playing. Today, what's your approach? Are you going to be smooth, kind of laid back, or are you out here for blood?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm going to fill it out, see what's going on. Allow my teammates to be special, be who they are. And if they get real, they get real. But other than that, I'm going to let them do their thing.
Now, talk to me a little bit about the captain on the other side, Brandon Jennings. Obviously, there's been some join recently, and of course, it's all friendly, it's all basketball, it's all love. But what are you trying to showcase today to make sure that you play on Monday for the championship?
We just got to play as a team, got to play as a unit. First to 21. Obviously, we know what Brandon's reputation is, know what my reputation is. But we out here with a lot of other talented people. It ain't just about me and him. We'll get to that sooner than later. But, today it's a team game, it's a team sport. We just here to have fun for these fans and put on a little bit.
My guy, always been one of the NBA good guys. Thank you, Lou. Good luck today. Luke, over to you.
Ooh, Devontae Friga, Father of the Year. No one here plays more basketball than you. You said you're coming in sore. Talk about your ailments.
Nah, I feel good overall. Been hooping a lot lately. I know you guys were trolling me a little bit, but we just got done filming some stuff with the next chapter, so we just been on the road a bunch, but feel good.
Shameless promotion, Devontae. Besides, what is the team strat? Y'all talked about any plays. You have a pretty offensive firepower here. How are you going to balance out the team?
We don't really have a game plan, but we all kind of know our strengths, and I feel like we'll be okay out there for sure.
Can you guarantee victory?
But we do have a defensive strategy, but can't give that away yet.
Not at all. Can you guarantee victory?
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here first. Devontae Friga and Team Frontier. It's reliable like that truck, the Frontier. He said we were trolling him. Not at all. Who was trolling? Friga. Oh. Murano Frontier getting underway shortly. I cannot wait. But if you want a chance to win the ultimate ride to next year's Final Four, enter the Nissan for the Win Sweepstakes, where one lucky fan will win 4 tickets to the 2026 Final Four. Wonder where that is. With round-trip transportation and hotel accommodations. Visit 4, that's the number 4, thewinsweeps.com to sign up. YPK race 6-man roll. Interesting decision. All right, ball in.
Team Murano versus Team Frontier is going down. Early and often, Luke. A heavy dose of Brandon Jennings.
Now, no disrespect, but these NBA players look a little more primed for the occasion.
I mean, yeah, these guys came to play. Also, I think we all forget that, we play basketball, but they play professional.
Oh my God, that is going to be a tough pick and roll to stop. We were hyping up Team Frontier, but Team Morano went 0 to 60 on us.
Reminded me of Brandon Jennings pick and roll with Larry Sanders back in the day.
And that's a 4. What's the key, dudes? Whoever wins, what did they do differently than the other squad besides score more points?
Well, I mean, I think it's about being aggressive, right? It's being aggressive and not settling. Because out here with the weather, you're going to be shooting against the wind, and you're going to give up air balls. You're going to waste possessions. You got to be aggressive, take it to the basket, and play your game.
Good vision by Hunter.
Don't be nice.
Stolen by Jennings, and he's looking to operate. You already know what's coming. Ooh, unlucky. Rebound Jennings. Back to J-Dub. One dribble. And you know what? That's a smart foul. What did they tell you? Why are you dribbling? Go up with it.
Oh, I did say he has guard skills.
I cut him off.
Cash, one of the best role players in the YouTube basketball community.
I mean, if there's one thing about Cash, he's never going to play too outside of himself. He knows his role, and he's going to play it.
And it's only a matter of blocked by Friga, and that was a dangerous play. Hunter for 3, cannot connect. And we're going to need a sub. You know what? That's a tough contest. Not a lot of landing spot. And that's a critical injury. No!
I mean, hopefully it's not too bad. Nothing he hasn't dealt with before. But we shall see. Team Morano versus Team Frontiers. 9-2 Team Morano right now. Make that 11.
People sleep on the fact Brandon Jennings may be the first player to go overseas instead of going to school. Paved the way.
Grace, go. Grace, don't worry about him. Go.
One of the best high school players of all time, Brandon Jennings.
Ray right to the bucket, and that is what he's known for. Athleticism, art, showmanship too. He's a flashy player. Ray. Looks like Jennings is giving him the space. Is that a wise move?
I think Ray is more known for driving to the basket. He's definitely a capable shooter, but he's definitely a drive to the basket kind of guy. Grace to the Baja with authority.
Cash, great defender. Susceptible to contact. Physicality. He also can play on Houston. Blue. I don't know what that flop attempt was. That was a bucket, though.
That was definitely a bucket. That's an NBA move right there.
J-Dog, big for this community, but in the NBA, he might be a shooting guard. Oh, Ray, that is a smart play. As long as he doesn't touch that boundary, he's good to go. Lou will. Bang! With an Atlanta anthem is playing in the back. Perfect timing.
True. Oh.
Davis, 6-man of the year.
You gotta love a fundamental V-cut.
Hunter. Wow, 13-9 Morano. And they have the benefit of a power play. Davis, that's smart. That's
what I'm talking about. Yep. I told you, Davis is cerebral. He knows his role. He knows what he's doing. He's going to go out there. He's not going to do anything too flashy.
Took him to the very last second to decide that, but great decision.
Listen.
$15-9 Morano. Frontier as a pickup truck. I thought we'd see a little more toughness. Blue will. Oh my God, speaking of toughness. It's interesting these shooting guards are having to play big in these conditions.
One thing about Lou Will's game that I always admired is that he's very much like a burst of energy guy.
And one. Remember,
moves so slow, so chill, and then all of a sudden he's just by you.
His pick and roll with Montrezl Harrell was unstoppable.
Oh my God, of course.
Who told you that lie?
That was
Oh, pump. And with the hand time draws to foul.
Oh, no, that was the same possession. That's not the same possession.
Which podcasting former point guard do you think was the best NBA player?
Say that one more time.
Which podcasting point guard was the best NBA player?
Isn't Steve Nash doing a podcast with LeBron now?
Oh, do not let her shoot. That is Division I talent. She's part of the Wolfpack.
Another basketball reference page that I was on recently. And Sheikah hoop.
Just like that, they took the lead with Friga out. Could it be an advantage to just run your three, not have to mix and match? Davis, what a play. And there's no better bench mob than Cash Nasty. There's no better bench
The
mob.
ultimate hype man.
You know what? 2 series so far. Very close, very entertaining games. Oh! No, no, no! J
Put
Dub
back slam
out
to
of
J Dub.
out of nowhere. Looking like a rookie Kristaps Porzingis. 19-16. That was a huge bucket.
Go now.
Now, if you're Ray, what do you have to do? Get.
If he would have hit that, this would have been the game of his life.
Ooh, I don't even know why he tried to take it out. But it don't matter, right?
Oh, that's 21 for Team Morano. But we have redemption. Blue Will from the 4-point mark. Will they go be that 17?
No hesitation. That was one of our closer ones. 3-minute halftime break. That was a good game, a quick game though, because the offense was so spectacular.
Davis, I got to get you here for a second. Davis, I got to get you here for a second. Listen, you came in and you affected the game immediately in your own way, passing up that 3, driving to the basket. Very cerebral, very smart. How do you feel about your performance in game 1?
I mean, I feel like it was good. I just want to be there, do what my teammates need me to do, man. Cash giving us some great sideline energy, you know?
Absolutely. You and Cash as a platoon off the bench, it's really something special. What can we expect from you in the rest of these games?
A win.
That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Davis. Appreciate you, my boy.
And a reminder for the fans streaming live, you don't need to be in San Antonio to get in on the action. Enter the Nissan for the Win Sweepstakes for a chance to win a trip to next year's Final Four. Visit 4, that is the number 4, thewinsweeps.com to enter. I need to know where next year's Final Four is. Hoping New York City.
I mean, hooray for that one.
All right, looks like this game we're going to have J Dub as instant offense off the bench. What do you think of that move?
I think that's great. I mean, he had a very effective first game. He's got the tip slam. You know, let these guys go after it. Let them get a breather. Maybe we can get more of that. Keep this shit.
That was our first and only dunk of the day.
Yep.
But it could not have come at a better time. And Davis, like you said, they capitalized on the power play when they had to. News predictions here. Can Frontier force a game 3? I do not know if Friga is returning. That is unfortunate news.
Traffic.
Jennings gets the switch onto Hunter. Pulls it from deep. That is Cash. You know what? His game is tailor-made for this event.
I've always loved Brandon Jennings' game. I think he's very smooth. Lefty specialist, pull it from anywhere. Those 30 or so games that he played with the Knicks, special.
When you take the shots he takes, you're going to be a streaky shooter by default. Oh my God, through the physicality. That shows you the strength of an NBA. Look at Cash. He is brolic. Who will more lean, more fit, but still equal strength.
You ready to shoot?
It's not quite the torture chamber, but it's close.
Grace on Davis. Battle of the X Factors. You know what? That is an interesting strategy we haven't seen. Ooh, good pass, Grace.
See, there's this thing in basketball that people say. You pass up a good shot for a great shot, and that's what she did.
God damn.
Will. Davis. Cash, nasty. This. That's a tough matchup for Cash right there.
I feel like NBA players know when they see somebody put the ball on the floor whether or not they're comfortable with it.
Now, this game would not be complete without a top of the key 3. Another great jump ball pass from Team Morano. YP. Oh, that, if you give him some space and a head start.
I mean, in less than a second, he's jumped 5 feet above you. So there's nothing you can do it.
Blue Will in the post. 4-3. Spinning. Pump. Drawing the foul. Gets the contact and one. Savvy.
Pretty surreal watching this because he's like playing exactly how he used to play. This is really, really fun to watch. No, just like crafty. Getting buckets however he needs to get it.
I mean, even though Cash is getting cooked, it's got to be a pretty cool experience.
Of course, I would love to get cooked by any of these guys.
Now, I like the strategy Jennings is implementing. Give YBK Ray some space, try to make him lose that confidence.
Oh man.
You know, Davis is one of the bigger renaissance men in the YouTube space.
I mean, there's not much that he can't do. That goes for most of the guys.
Oh, that's a critical foul. I believe that will lead to a foul shot.
Yeah, big free throw, and they regain possession there. 8-4. Oh no, 9-3. Excuse me.
Ray looking to operate. They're giving him the Giannis treatment right now.
Fire his ass up, right?
And listen, if I was Ray and they were giving me that kind of space, I'm taking it every time. The elbow, that's the office. You're not hitting those. What are you doing?
All right, J-Dub checked into the game. Let's see what type of difference this makes. Because Lou Will has been dominating in the post. Nice bounce pass. Hunter. It's windy. The fade and the angle from Lou Will.
I mean, look, Lou Will is used to playing against guys bigger than him. That's just what happens.
13-3. Team Frontier with a resounding response. J-Dub dominated the first game, came off the bench the second game, draws the foul, throws it up, creates contact. Smart play.
Yeah, clear hack on that one.
How we run out 10 in a row and they get a power play?
Power play has been activated. The audacity, Morano again.
Yeah, we got to go with the 1-1 zone here.
Oh, you know what? They actually executed that to perfection. You want Cash shooting that. If anyone's going to take a shot, there's not so much you can do. (13-3) dribble, pull up, off back rim, rebound Hunter, but fumbled out of bounds. Morano retains the run.
Team Frontier comfortably in the lead right now, 13-3. Can Morano make a comeback here to seal their fate?
Gets him up in the air. Finish is good. And he's looking to activate right now.
I mean, it's one of the greatest pastimes in basketball. Just screaming at the referee after you make a shot. It's just so much fun.
Jennings taking no prisoners.
No shot. Hey, we just see the same one. We calling that shit or not? All right, talk to me.
Would lead to a free throw.
Hey, we calling it or not?
But Ray seems up to the challenge.
Yeah, well, give me mine. That's all. Yeah, sir. Just give me mine. I ain't tripping. Just give me mine.
Ooh, a little miscommunication on the lob attempt. 13-5 Frontier. Lou Will in the post, running start. The touch is feathery.
That's fine.
It makes it look easy.
It certainly does. Maybe it is.
Right.
Giannis treatment for YBK.
Big shot. Ooh.
Nasty. His time is now, like John Cena. Listen, once he gets that shoulder into you, he's going to get a layup opportunity.
It's tough. Once he gets downhill and he can create space in the paint, give himself an easy layup.
That's a good pro hopper. Can't come up. He's on a hacking spree.
Go back.
Back to Frontier. YBK in the wind.
Good hustle by Graves.
It's an 8-point game. We still have 4 pointers available, so anything's possible. I don't know if they're trying to avoid them because of the wind, though. Cash Nasty in the post. No matter what, he gets back to the left hand, even if it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, that's what he's comfortable with. And listen, if the ball goes in the basket, I don't care how you do it.
But efficient basketball from Cash.
You got to clear it.
11-15, and just like that, Morano has a little momentum. You like the strategy from Jennings? Great, sizing up Cash. Hand off Lou.
Drop that.
It's there. He asked for it and he got it. It's there.
Savvy NBA calls. A foul is a foul.
Here we go, ball in.
Ooh, almost stolen from behind. Back to Jennings, jumper up, and it's good. The quickest release in San Antonio.
100%. He's been had that though.
And just like that, it is a 1-point game. What is the advantage of a beanie? Oh! It's a very slippery point, I will say.
He might have just got his hair twisted or something.
Rebound.
Grace. Oh! I don't think y'all at home know how tough that is in the wind.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a huge bucket.
Shooting right there.
Huge bucket to extend the lead 2-4.
What I say, 17 and a half points per game.
And we are just 3 points away from forcing a game 3. Oh my God, fundamental.
Far ball.
What a pump. That was a Jordan-esque pump fake.
That was a good pump fake. Got it all the way in the air. Tough. 18-14, Team Frontier. Team Frontier is built to conquer the toughest of challenges.
I mean, Brandon Jennings has almost zero space to operate.
And they're playing good D on him. Also, there's almost zero space on this court.
That's true. You think we're seeing a game 3? You think we're going to see a game 3 here?
Watch out.
Oh, definitely. I definitely think so. I would be.
Oh, and a tough take. Brandon Jennings off glass.
Come on, man.
18-16, Team Frontier. But Morano right now is owning the interior and making it look effortless.
You know what's interesting is we have yet to see a captain implement the 1v1 option where points are doubled. If you're trailing, you're down. It could be the time to do it right now. It could be out of sight, out of mind.
How?
Lots of controversy here. Who would have thought?
You and I both know, and anyone who's played basketball knows, the refs can never do anything right.
Lou will.
Come on, screen. Just make him play. Trap that.
Sizing up the opposition.
Trap that screen.
Goes under the pick. Pass, Ray. Added layup. Kick out Hunter. For 3. Look good. Rebound by Ray. Great hustle. Yep. This is where Lou Will has been dominating today. Patience. Great cut by Ray. Oh, blocked by Dub. Lou, pump, no. High off glass, no. Corralled by Jennings. And you know what's happening here. Lefty. And we got a tie ball game. Does he go for the 3? I mean, seal the deal and send them to the final.
If I've seen Brandon Jennings play.
Ooh! Goes right, finishes with the left. They are 1 bucket away. One bucket for the right to face Team Rogue. Brandon Jennings, step back, pull up, long. Rebound move, kick out Hunter for 3.
Yep.
Team Morano
right
1
here.
bucket away.
Cash.
1 bucket away.
Smart basketball. They don't need a 3, but they're going to take it. I say you go easy too there.
Of course.
Push it.
That.
Shoot your 4.
All right, it looks like Team Morano has just got 21, but we do have redemption. This if this is missed.
Oh, Team Morano advances to the final.
Wow!
Jennings.
Brandon Jennings and Team Morano advancing to the final on Monday versus Nick Young and Team Rose.
He put on a show, too.
100%. He told me during the draft that he was going to come through. He was going to be aggressive. Told me he was going to be aggressive, and that's exactly what he did. He willed his team to victory, and he's got some great role players on the squad.
Yes, and of course, we got to say thank you, Nissan.